Guys exposing women begging for
Hey
them.
everybody, so I want to talk about something real quick. This is more for the women out there, the ladies, my advice that I want to share with you guys. I'm noticing more content of men recording women crashing out, women that's coming back begging for the man to be back in their lives, like the men to be back in their lives. It's really sad. It hurts for me to see because I see a female that's not only desperate. Look, if you did wrong, like say if the woman cheated, look, if you cheated, you're gonna have to stand on the consequences of that. Do not go begging because these guys, some of them will record your ass and make fun of you. And we're living in an era where they're calling this whole tactic that these men doing to women humbling tactics. They're trying to humble you. So if you that female that thinking you about that life, like, oh, if he do it, I can do it too, or you're out here in your heavy masculine energy and you crashing out, you doing the whole ghosting and you cheating. Even if your so-called man or somebody you was dating or is dating cheated on you or in a relationship with this person and they cheated on you, you're gonna have to stand on that. Like, I don't like, I know that feeling of like, okay, like I gotta make it right, I gotta make it right, but it's not. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And I'm noticing not only these men are recording it, but some of these guys, they're recording it, and then after that, they're trying to prove that you still ain't shit by looking through your phone and exposing you. So it's like not only they're recording you begging to take you back, ladies, because we ladies, we need to stay in our feminine energy, all that chasing and stuff like that. Like my advice, if you know that the situation is unbearable, just leave it alone. If you text the person and the person leave you on red, this guy, whoever you dating, leaving you on red, do not crash out. Leave it alone. If I had to learn that, look, if somebody leaves you on red, just leave them alone. Leave it alone. Don't try to prove nothing. Move on. There's so many different people out there. First, you gotta focus on yourself because I really feel like anybody, this is not only for women, what I'm about to say now is also for the men. It's for anybody out there, right? If somebody is rejecting you, because basically it's rejection, or they're not forgiving you and they don't want to take you back, like they don't want to take you back, or they're not interested on building a connection with you instead of chemistry, because there's a difference between chemistry and connection, right? Okay, I hope you know the difference, okay? Just like there's a difference between rich and wealthy, because a lot of you try to look for the wealthy men and the rich men, but you're not, some of you still not choosing right because you're still left with the shitty end of the stick and fucked up consequences in the end. I'm trying to talk fast, y'all. I'm sorry because my phone is dying. But I hate to see these videos of you women crashing out and the guys are recording it. It's coming off very desperate. You need to pull away. If you feel triggered by anything, pull away, pull back, go inside, go within, right? You need to go within yourself and ask yourself why I am the way that I am. What is it that I need to learn about myself? What is it that I need to heal? Because when we chase, anybody that chases, right? There's something that's going on within. Either lack and you're afraid to be by yourself, there's something going on. Sometimes it's the fear of abandonment, sometimes it's a lack of desperation. You're whole already with yourself. So I need you all to be secure with yourself and understand a choice is not a mistake. You make a choice, you have to suffer the consequences. If you're not going to suffer, you have to deal with the bed that you made. You have to lie in it. So these videos, like I stated, is really getting bad. Like on TikTok, they showing y'all off. YouTube is getting embarrassing. Like some girl, she tried to get her man back. She bought him mad shit. And he was like, all right, that's good, that's nice. You bought me. I don't know if she rented out a suite. She did a big one, right? And he was like, all right, that's cool. Let me look at your phone. Boom, straight. Soon as he walked in, yo, dude didn't even give it like 5 minutes. Okay, he said, let me see your phone. She passed him the phone. And he scrolls through that shit. And of course, where does he go? Like, where does he go? He goes into the recently deleted. The recently deleted. And when I say dude was looking up in there, he was, yo, the guy wasn't playing. He was looking up all up in there and found out she was still like cheating. Of course, people would be like, oh, but they wasn't together, they were separated. But he stated a date. So he was like, yo, that was 4 days before my birthday. So around that time, I think they were still together or just broken up. So he's like, what, or not, or just separated. I don't know what's the content on that, but to him that was a no-go. And obviously she knew she fucked up because she started whining, she started crying, she was like, please, please, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. He's like, nah, I'm good. You want me to keep the stuff or you want to keep it? He's like, nah, I'll take it, because I guess she didn't confirm a yes or no. So he still took some of the things, and then he left out this suite or this hotel. It was a nice little spot, right? Shorty ran after him. She was like wearing, looked like a lingerie top, and she was wearing like ripped up denim jeans, and she was wearing no shoes because she was chasing after him. She chased after this man onto the elevator. Two people came on the elevator, and it was like weird as they're like all standing there. They're probably looking at this girl like, why is this lady here barefoot? Like, you could tell it's tension in the elevator, right? There's an elephant in the elevator. Boom. So she chased after this man all the way out the building barefoot, and she's complaining that she's cold. She's complaining that she's cold outside, begging, 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 until he walks up to his car. And she's like, no, I'm going with you. He was like, nah, shorty, I'm done with you. Nah, man, I don't know. I guess they from the country. I don't know where, but yeah. He embarrassed the shit out of her. And this is what's going on social media. They're calling it the humbling tactic. So they're out here really exposing women. So like I said, ladies, even if you're the one that is in the wrong, you better stand on what you did, and that's it. Especially if you got a guy that's like, he don't have no problem exposing your ass. And a lot of women are getting exposed for their antics. You know what I'm saying? Even if somebody cheat on you, ladies, have enough self-respect and value. You can love somebody so much, but once there's cheating involved, especially like sexual and shit, like cheating can also mean emotional cheating. You know, some people could tolerate that. They can deal with that. Like, not deal with it, but they can work their way through the relationship by healing that. But once there's like sexual encounters and shit like that, people don't want to deal with that, especially the men. Some men have this, especially the ones that are that like they like to date and they want multiple options and stuff like that. Sometimes they don't tell. Some of them really don't tell their girlfriends that they're seeking other options. That's deceitful. You know what I'm saying? So when that comes out in the light, some women stay. And when I really think about it, most of the times when it's flipped, like when a woman acts like that and a guy ends up finding out that the woman is very deceitful with a lot of options, it's like, yo, you my girl, you my fiance, you my wife, why would you do that? A lot of the men are not going to stay. It's mostly women that stay in fucked up connections like that, because a lot of them know that they have other options. Women, some of y'all gotta understand, like, but only thing different about some men, they know that they have a lot of option, but a wise man who has sexual discipline would know, like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Some of them, their karma is to receive back what they've been given out, and sometimes that would change for them moving on in life if they see it as a lesson and not a failure. But some people don't know how to bounce back from that type of trauma or betrayal. So I'm going to say this: be careful out there, y'all. Especially ladies, like I stated from the beginning of this video, this is for the ladies. Don't be going out there chasing these men. Like, if you cheated or you did something wrong, you want to have to stand on that and really take the time out and heal yourself. Don't be jumping on no next dick. For the guys, don't be jumping on no next puss. Like, y'all guys really gotta be sexual disciplined out here, because, and try to be loyal, try to work things out, try to like, if you really love someone, you want it to work, stop with the mind games, stop playing games. Like, it's really toxic out here, and it's sad and it's spooky. Like I said, ladies, if you know you fucked up, stop chasing after these men. Do not. Even if the man fucked you over, and I had to learn from this, because not too long ago, I feel like I was chasing after somebody who did me dirty. Then I had to pull back and be like, what is it about myself that I need to heal? And I realized I went through abandonment issues. That was like a childhood wound that I had to heal. It wasn't his responsibility. He's going to have to pay that back later through karmic debt. That's not my attention anymore. God is going to take care of that. I got to take care of myself. And that's what y'all need to start doing, and realize your worth, and you're going to receive blessings once you choose yourself. All right, I love you all. And that's for the men that's getting cheated on by the women too. Always choose yourself. Everybody should always choose themselves, especially if you're being treated poorly. Always step back and know that you're not the problem. Heal, forgive, and love, and move on with grace. All right? Love you guys. Bye.